What's up, everybody? It's me, Pay from Judge Day Fitness, and today I'm going to go over something very, very important to all of us. I can guarantee it, and that is sleep. Okay? It's very important to me, very important to you. We've been doing it our entire lives, but have you been doing it right? Okay? I don't get enough sleep right now. That's because I have a very horrible schedule. Okay? I get back late at night from everything else that I do, like the boot camps and judo and everything, and I have to get up early for personal training, school, work, the other job I took on, and so this has not allowed me to get enough sleep. But I'm just going to tell you guys some sleeping hacks that I do. No, not just taking naps. Okay, that's too easy. But there's a way to sleep. There's ways to sleep better. There's ways to get sleep faster, and stuff like that you need to know. And I'm going to tell you guys this stuff because it has helped me personally, especially in the last few months when I took on all these extra projects and stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys this stuff, and I hope you guys find it very informational and educational. But first, I have to do a quick little plug, and that is I do $25 customized workout programs, customized to your goals, your needs, any injuries or medical conditions you may have. And I think you guys would find it very useful if you are trying to take your fitness level or your weight loss or whatever you're trying to do to the next level. Okay? Also, there's a $5 reward if you successfully refer someone to me. Also, my Instagram and Twitter are in the description below, along with my email if that's how you like to contact me. But follow me on Instagram and Twitter anyways. Also, what else am I missing? Subscribe to this channel, check out my other videos, and I will see you guys after I play this intro. Go! Alright, so my first sleeping hack that I have for you guys is to take melatonin before you go to bed. There's a lot of people that say it doesn't work. There's a lot of people that say it does work. Me personally, my experience, I do notice a difference when I take melatonin. It makes me, I wake up and I just feel glued to the bed. That's how hard I sleep. So my personal opinion, my personal suggestion to you guys based on my personal experience is that if you are going to take it, make sure you don't have to wake up early the next day. I cycle it. Because I don't want to rely on it, but your body naturally produces melatonin before you go to bed and while you're asleep as well, so it helps you sleep a lot harder. I have a big issue with, I wake up like sometimes sometimes I wake up like 3 times in the night and I have no idea why still. Maybe it's a stress thing, but whatever the reason is, I definitely suggest that you should try it. Even if you're not having sleep problems, I know I say if it's not broke, don't fix it, but if you could sleep harder, sleep better, why not? I don't get the best sleep of my life every night, so I would do my best to do that every night if I could. So I'm gonna start taking melatonin again soon when I get a day off and I don't have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn. So just keep that in mind, and you should try it out. Second piece of advice that I can give to you guys is scheduling. Okay, when you're a baby, maybe you had a schedule, you had to take a nap at this time. But for me right now, what I do is I give myself a little window that I need to go to sleep by, and that is like 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. and it's horrible because I have to get up early, but that's my fault. I can't really help it. So try and give yourself a window. I notice now that I start getting tired around like 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. and that has definitely been something that is really good to have a schedule like that. So I know some of you work different jobs that maybe interfere with scheduling, but if you can find yourself a schedule that allows you to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, that would be awesome. My third sleeping hack actually has a story with it, okay? So those little sound machines that they had as a kid, where it plays the waves, or it plays the rainforest, or the rain. That's great, okay? But here's the thing. If you use that to condition yourself to get to sleep, then every time it's raining outside, every time you are at the beach, you might get tired. So what I did is I knew in like a month from the time the story takes place, I knew a month from then I was going to be on a 6-hour plane ride. And no, I did not want to be awake through all that. So what I did was I started playing airplane sounds on my phone, okay, before I go to sleep when I was getting tired, and I conditioned myself to get tired when I started hearing airplane noises. So immediately when the plane took off and we were settled in the air, I was out. Went to sleep, immediately slept through most of the flight. It was hilarious. I laugh at myself to this day for that. So just think about that. If you want to, start conditioning yourself to go to sleep at a certain time or something like that, you can start playing sounds like airplane sounds. My personal suggestion, of course, based on the story, is that I would not want to use something that I'm going to be hearing very often. So if hearing the wave, or if you use the waves, then every time you go to the beach, you're gonna get tired. Okay, so just think about that. There's plenty of apps out there. There's plenty of sounds that you can purchase. So What you want to do is up to you. My fourth piece of advice for you guys is to try by not trying. Does that make sense? I noticed and a lot of other people have pointed this out to me as well in their personal lives and sleep schedule, when you're like, oh, I need to go to bed so bad, I need to go to sleep so bad, it actually keeps you awake. So it's a psychological thing, of course. Maybe for some people that does actually put them to sleep, but for me personally and everyone else I've talked to about this, by just staying awake and thinking, I need to be asleep so bad, I wish I was asleep, that actually does not put you to sleep, that keeps you awake. So just keep that in mind. Just clear your mind. So, if anything, don't keep that in mind. Just clear your mind, be peaceful, start thinking of something else really peaceful. Don't start thinking about, the workout you're gonna have tomorrow or how excited you are for something. Just relax and think of good memories, good peaceful memories and stuff like that, and see if that works for you. Alright, so my fifth piece of advice for you guys. Whoa, hold on, I have glasses now? That's crazy, right? I'm kidding. These are blue light glasses, and this is my fifth piece of advice for you guys. So, you should not be watching TV on your computer, on your iPhone, iPad before you go to sleep. And if you are, you should be wearing these, and I don't have a plug for these. I just found these on Amazon. I'll leave them in the description below. But the thing is, when you're viewing stuff on a screen, it's sending you blue lights, and they're not harmful or anything. They just keep you awake. That's the thing, because they are the colors that you see in the morning, and it just tricks your brain into thinking, oh, it's morning time, it's time to get up. And it's not like coffee or anything. It's not going to keep you awake. It's just going to be very temporary, and long term, if you're missing out on sleep, you are missing out on sleep, and that's not good. You need your sleep. So they also have there's a mode on your iPhone where you can turn off the blue lights called sleep mode. That's very important as well. You can use that if you want to. But I just found these on Amazon. You can look up blue light glasses, and it's not hard to find them at all. These are like $20, and they're very comfortable, and they kind of look cool sometimes. I don't know. Am I pretty? I'm kidding. I'm messing with y'all. But just keep that in mind. My sixth piece of advice for you guys, and this one should be a given, but no caffeine or sugar beyond a certain point, and you need to figure out that for yourselves. I think a lot of people miss this when they eat cereal before they go to bed. I think that's something you should keep in mind. It has sugar in it. It's going to keep you up, going to give you a lot of energy, and that's not what you need before you're trying to go to sleep. So, also, like with caffeine and sugar itself, you should cut it off after a certain point in your day. So you have to figure that out for yourself. Because if I had, a cup of coffee when I wake up in the morning, I would be up all night probably, just because I'm really sensitive to caffeine. So everyone has a certain tolerance level, and I think that should be up to you to guess and test and figure that out yourself. But even then, just cut it off as early as possible if you do plan on getting a good night's rest. Now, my seventh and final piece of advice for you guys is reading, okay? It's much better and more productive and more valuable to you than looking at a screen or something. I would suggest that you read. I have been reading this sci-fi series called Annihilation. It's based on my favorite movie ever. I've been reading it for the last few months because every time I start reading it, I start falling asleep. Why? Because I've conditioned myself to start getting really sleepy when I start reading it. So just keep that in mind, because this has unfortunately backfired on me, because now when I start reading study material late at night during, when I'm back in school now, when I start reading study material late at night, I start getting really, really sleepy. So just keep that in mind. It can backfire on you. This is more of a throwaway, if anything, I guess, because some of us do have to study, some of us do have to, study stuff for work, for school, for whatever. But just keep that in mind, and that's all I got for you guys. With that being said, I hope you found today's video extremely informational, educational. I seriously appreciate you guys watching it, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next video, because I am posting videos every single Wednesday and Saturday from now to the foreseeable future, unless there's some emergency of some kind or something, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So, I love you guys. I seriously appreciate you guys. Be sure to follow that plug that I told you about. Follow my channel. Hit me up for a customized workout program. Tell your friends about my customized workout programs. Instagram, Twitter, all of it. I would seriously appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.